I'm giving up this comp. It's a sentence which has been going through my mind. So I gotta try to take this seriously. I like clickbaiting the shit out of you all because this is a fucking epic video and I want as many people to watch it as possible. I just can't get this cheesy speech ready. It just is not working. Fuck this. Alright guys, just watch the video. I'm not giving up this comp. I was gonna say, you know, I'm giving up the comp is words that go through my mind every day. That one specific, you know. Can't even. You guys just wait till you see this video. It's gonna be a good one. Let's go. I want to tell you guys, when you set a goal in life, never ever give up, no matter how hard it gets. The last 4 days have been so hard for me. I thought the week before last was hard. These last 4 days has been an absolute challenge, a mental challenge, a physical challenge like no other, which I haven't felt in 6 years since I competed last. It's been crazy, but I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. So welcome to the vlog, the Freezma of old. He's on his way back. I'm going to take you guys through my daily routine. Time for my hours cardio in the morning. You guys know that's what I do with 2 fat burners. They provide me with the energy. They've got L-carnitine in them and they make me, I guess, it just kind of helps my body burn a bit more fat, which is something that you guys know fat burners, I don't reckon to take as soon as you're starting your dieting. It's something that you kind of use towards the end when you're starting to get lean. Not only do you have a bit more energy because these really stimulate you, but you just can use it as a tool to help burn more fat. See, it's about 10 AM, we're here at the gym, gonna get these in. So for my hours cardio, I've now worked up to 6 speed with a 4 incline. The most optimal fat burning range for someone my age is having my heart rate between 125 and 130. Cardio all done and dusted. Guys, this is my man Ollie. He's actually one of my clients. He's bolting right now. How many calories I got you on? 3,500?
Yeah, something like that.
Tell him how you going.
Yeah, killing it at the moment. Yeah. Well, thanks to you.
That's good.
Jumping me on it.
Yeah, it's good, man. Me and Ollie have actually just been talking for actually quite a long time now. I lifted my shirt up just to check in the mirror and I am so much leaner. I can't even believe it. 1,700 calories was worth it. You're on literally double my calories, bro. Like literally double my calories. And you're probably like fucking 15 kgs lighter than me too, you bastard. So guys, home now and a bit of a mess in here because we actually, I think I said in the last video, we're gonna go buy a new bed frame. So we did that. So now our old bed frame is just randomly like there. We don't know what to do with it though. But here, ladies and gentlemen, is the new bed frame. Would you look at that? And if you guys are thinking, oh, Jim made the bed for him, you're wrong, because I just made that then, because I'm cool. Also, we cleared out a little storage thing in there, so we kind of have bed sheets on the kitchen table right now. So do not judge me. It feels good to be home after my cardio. I'm gonna take my jumper off. I always do this and go shirtless around the house. Fuck. I think I'm getting a bit leaner. Freaking hope so. Yes, that's how the physique is currently looking. Hello. Chill fam. I just threw my jumper over there and it hit the couch, guys, and he spun around literally on the floor. Anyway, I'm here to show you guys my daily meals currently. I'm sitting on 1,770 calories. I know you guys just want to see all the meals straight away. I don't want to do one of those vids where it all just drags out over the day and you have to like skip through if you want to see my exact diet. I'm just going to show you all exactly now every meal that I'm having, meal by meal. Meal number 1. We've got 1 can of yellowfin tuna from Woolworths in spring water. I lather it with Frank's Red Hot chili sauce, cayenne pepper original. Guys, jump on this, it's actually really good. It's not too hot. It just provides enough flavor to make this bearable, because this is unbearable. I swear to God, Halo's cat food smells better than this. And I'm being serious. My next meal, which I'll sometimes combine into that meal 1 as well, which I'm gonna do today, is half a packet of Uncle Ben's tomato and basil rice. And I fry that in a pan with 100 grams of egg whites and 1 whole free-range egg. So I'm technically having an egg fried rice. For everyone thinking my diet was gonna be that plain. But I'll tell you what, it's so hard just having half the packet of this because I just want the... Guys, honestly, like, this has been killing me. Leaning up like crazy though, but my brain function has been My next meal is in a cup of broccoli, which I'll have with 250 grams of free range chicken. I just buy the breast stir fry. It's a bit more expensive, especially being free range, but because I'm not eating much food over the day, it's like what I'm spending a week on my groceries is just as cheap anyway, even if I get the more expensive meats. So, and I find just eating the free range, you can just feel the difference in quality. I know if you're eating lots of chicken on a budget, it's easier to get the cheaper stuff, but I feel like the more expensive stuff is always a better option, especially like this close to comp. I'm trying to put in the most like best foods as I can into my body. My next meal that I have in my diet is then 70 grams of Maple Crunch cereal, and I'm having that with 200 grams, or should I say mils, 200 mils of unsweetened almond milk, and that is a good meal, and I'm actually having that before the gym. I'm trying to have most of my carbs before my gym session so that I maximize my pump. The next meal that I'm having is Scotch fillet steak and asparagus. I'm keeping red meat in my diet currently, just for one meal at the end of the day, because I find that when I'm having red meat at least once a day, my physique feels just a lot harder. That could just be in my head, but whatever it is, as long as my macros is, I'm hitting my calories that I want to hit. I know a lot of bodybuilders cut red meat leading up to their shows, but for me, especially doing it naturally as well, I just find anything to keep my physique as hard as possible is necessary. So yeah, I'm having that steak meal. My next meal, this is probably my best meal of the day, which I get so excited about, but it's the most like pathetic looking meal ever. 2 corn thins, you heard me right, 2 corn thins with 15 grams of strawberry jam on each one. And like, that's the best meal of my day. I'm actually cracking up because it's the truth. It's like, this doesn't go in there. It's all good. And finally, my last meal of the day, I'm having 200 grams of egg whites, mils, grams, whatever, and 2 scoops of whey isolate, any brand. I'm almost out of this. I've got some samples down there of actually Woman's Best protein, which I had last night, and it was the best flavor protein ever. So I think I'm actually gonna buy some of that. And I'm having that with coconut water as well, 250 mils. And that actually gives me 12.5 grams of carbs. Unfortunately, I'd rather get that in a solid food, but coconut water is really good for you. This is a good brand as well. It's really natural. There's no, not much like artificial sugars and shit in there, so yeah. Oh, one last thing. On my diet, I'm allowing for 1 no sugar Coke every single day. On my 1770 calories, that is really helping me. Also, coffee in the morning, just with 2 sweeteners. Maybe closer to the show, I'll cut the sweeteners. And that, guys, is my current daily diet. So give a massive thumbs up if you enjoyed me just whizzing through that, putting it all in at the start of the vid. Appreciate that. We're gonna go and train some back now. Me and my man Matt, we're gonna go to Empire Fitness, and there's gonna be the sickest back edit that you've ever seen on this channel. It's gonna happen right now. Empire Fitness, let's go. All right, guys, so we're here. Mike's on it.
Mike's on.
Always gotta be careful with this one. So guys, we're here at Empire Fitness. I'm actually feeling really good, this doesn't happen often. Like, I feel like I've got all this energy and I feel happy.
You got me.
Maybe it's because Matt's here. Yeah, he made me happy, bro. No homo. But we're here gonna train some back today. I can't wait to get into it. I'm feeling good. And back for me is the easiest day, usually, compared to chest, legs, and shoulders. I find back's the easiest day to warm up into. But not that I need it today, because I'm actually feeling good. And actually, it's funny I said back's the easiest day. You were there last week when that was like my worst session ever as a back day. But it's easy to like get into. Yeah, we're gonna train some back, baby. You can see if my back's looking leaner through the camera. You can let me know.
I bet you I will, dude. Set up this bad boy.
Set it up. Alright guys, so awesome back workout, all finished up. Really exhausted. The feeling that I'm getting like every set is just this crazy. It's like a primal adrenaline. It's just crazy. Like training this hard on this little calories, it puts you in this zone. I recommend anyone to just give it a try once, maybe do competing or a really hard shred once in your life. I feel like I should be in the jungle fighting lions, man. Anyway, here's how the physique is currently looking. 2.5 weeks out, I'm really happy. These last 4 days, sorry, on the 1700 cals has just done wonders. Is it good lighting?
Maybe back up a bit. Yeah, there you go.
Might take my little dress off here, bro.
Take your dress off, bro.
Fucking Ziz lifestyle, eh, with the fucking string around your waist and shit.
Yeah.
I guess the key is to not shake when you're holding your tensors.
Yeah, it's so hard though. Yeah.
You're just tensing as hard as you can.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of posing practice these next 2.5 weeks, guys. Just trying to like have a natural display, but still have things locked on like the abs. You know, have the abs locked. Some back shots there. Holy shit. Alright, so guys, I'm just here. Matt literally just sent me that edit that you saw, the gym edit. I was tired today, like this diet's been pretty hard today. Seeing that, like, bro, like I'm like here, like piecing the vlog together, editing, like, and then Matt sends me that, I'm just like, fizzing. Guys, how good was that? Drop a like on the vid for just how insane that edit was. Matt, you're the man. So guys, I actually just wanted to take this time now to go back to the topic which came into discussion on my Instagram a few days ago about the good people versus the bad people. I just was thinking about it while I was doing my cardio for an hour on the treadmill, and I was like, you know what, I've got this audience, I'm gonna put out a poll and see what most people think. The question was, do you think most people, from your experience in the world, are good people or bad people? And I was quite surprised by the results, man. 60% of people say from their experience that they think most people are bad. Obviously it's drawing the line of what do you define as a bad person. I think a bad person would be defined as someone who's obviously morals and their heart's in the wrong place. But it's a funny thing because I know good people can do bad things. Okay, I'm gonna answer it. In my honest belief, I'd say 50% of people are bad and 50% of people are good. In terms of anyone's definition of good and bad. Because I believe as a whole, life and everything, I believe in yin and yang. So I believe that there's 50-50. So it's like a circle, you see. But legit, that's just what I believe, and that's from my experience. Everything that I've ever experienced in life always comes full circle back to me. If I am an amazing person, if I put out good, that comes back to me. If I make bad decisions, if I'm overly selfish or anything like that in a negative way, or if I know I'm making the wrong decision, I make it, it comes back to me. So that's my views on it. I think it's really easy though to look more towards the bad. I think even looking online, and you know, it was really interesting. I got a few messages from friends and stuff. I want to bring up some points here from my DMs actually. You know, a couple of people said, it depends, man. Like, if you look at most people being bad, then that's kind of what you're going to get back in your life. If that's your belief that most people are bad, then it's not going to be very good for your life. But if you believe most people are good, then that's going to be a better outcome for your own life. And I really agree with that a lot. But I think it is important to be aware that, you know, there's snakes in the gut. Like, look at what happened to me with that prep nutrition shit a couple of months ago. Watch my vid on that if you want to check my channel. But clearly, good and bad people, like, I don't think you can say everyone's good. Like, yeah, like that's like a prime example. I just thought of that now. Someone's been a massive shit cunt and they've snaked on me. I truly believe that stuff goes back around. Whether it's in this lifetime or the next, I legit believe that stuff comes around. But yeah, that was a really good way to look at it. My friend Daisy messaged that through. My man Callan, actually, he messaged me. What did he say? He said, can go both ways. I know a lot of shit people, but I guess you just choose to keep the good ones close. Deep down, most people mean well, but they might not show it in a positive way. I completely agree, Cal. There's a lot of shit people around, but it's about creating your own circle of, you know, tight people. Man, right now in my life, this is something I've been really kind of weaning out, is like friends, acquaintances, you know, people you just want to be around. I've got a good tight circle of people who I can turn to for advice, for help. You need to look at it like this, man. When you've got a circle, you want to have people around that will do for you what you would do for them. It's as simple as that, I think. We could get really deep here. I'm about to read a book called Tribe by Sebastian Junger, maybe. It's about putting the needs of people in your group before your own. We could get deep here, but we're not going to. But I truly believe that a sense of community is really important for a good life. Regardless though, this is going off topic, like the good people, bad people. I think 50-50. I genuinely, I believe yin and yang, but I believe that there's probably a movement of good people who turn bad through circumstances, and there's probably a movement of bad people who turn good through circumstances. One thing I do want to touch on though is, because I was, you know, trying to identify this in my life about good people, bad people. I think miscommunication is a massive thing which can stuff up your perception of people. Even just, this one's crazy, guys. I want you to think about this one. And I've seen this happen time and time again in my own life, my friends' lives. Just not even talking to someone for so long, but they're seeing what you're doing and everything, so that it's been so long since you've seen them that they base all these opinions on what they've seen about you, or because they haven't reached out to you, they haven't texted you, like you're thinking shit about them, like, oh, they don't like me. They're probably thinking the same thing about you, and then it becomes this like weird thing where you just don't talk, and it's like you don't like someone and you think they don't like you, and you start to think they're a shit person because they're not messing with you, but maybe there's just so much other shit going on in their life and it's not even a malice thing. I think miscommunication can be a big one, which leads us to believe more of the bad in people when that's really just in our own heads. This fit's getting crazy deep. Right here, my man Halsey, he said good people, it's just that shit cunts are louder and feel like their opinion matters more, which is so true. And this is what he says. Good people don't feel like they need to voice their opinion as much, and usually don't boast about their good habitual nature. And I think this is so true, you know. I know in points where I'm just so happy and content and surrounded by good people in my life, I don't need to like share a post on Instagram all the time of how perfect my relationship is, or how perfect and, you know, tight my circle is, or just anything like this. It's just like, it is like that. So I don't know, it's a really interesting one. Don't get me started on like Instagram and the perception of Instagram stuff. I swear a lot of people who talk the most about like loyalty and do these massive paragraphs on shit. I've seen a lot of people like this and their circles are fucked, they're fucked, like, but if you don't know them personally, you just see their thing and think, oh man, like this must be such a good person. They know so much about like loyalty and all this shit. And it's like, so that's just the concept of good versus bad perception. We're talking in regards to people here. Yeah. Bad people like to voice negative opinions more, like, you know, there's more negativity. I got another couple of messages, but I can't find them, but I want to know what you guys think. What do you think? Comment below. Do you reckon there's more good people in the world or more bad people? And what's your opinion on it? I think personally that regardless of what you do believe, to just focus on yourself and catering to building good relationships with people you care about. If you don't get that love back, give it the cut. The one thing you can't do, I think, is get bitter and just become lonely. I know I've been through periods of that massively, hugely in the past, but now I'm trying to know, hey, look, sometimes people are shit. And quite often in your life, you're gonna have people come in and they're good people, but the timing might be bad in terms of communication, all that kind of stuff. There's so many variables and factors. I think for the most part, there's a lot of really good people around who want to surround themselves with like-minded individuals, want to succeed and get better through personal development, all this stuff. I think there's like a lot of good people around. No one wants to really be like shit unless their life really is shitty themselves. And that's another one. I feel like there's so many people, they're going through so much shit, and that's why they're like come across as bad people. It's an interesting topic. I'm getting bitten by bugs out here, so I'm gonna go and head back inside. I've actually got to go and train some legs now, so I'm gonna do that, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the little talk at the end here. Yeah, let me know what you think below. As usual, I'll see you guys on Sunday night's video. I can't believe it, man. I'm like 2.5 weeks out from comp. This is crazy. It's so sick. So I appreciate having you guys here on this journey with me. It's been so awesome. I gotta go. I'll see you guys on Sunday.